So if I could write these bills, we would already have the grocery tax eliminated. We'd already have a quarter of a point tax cut done. As you know, I called them in for special session last year, talked about grocery tax. My state of the state this past year, we talked about grocery tax. I asked for a 76 basis point reduction, which we could have absolutely afforded. I asked for 76 basis points to get down. The reason it was 76, I wanted to get down to 3.99. But I agree with you. The most common sense regressive tax that we could eliminate is the grocery tax. And well, I basically tax cuts. I don't write the legislation. I'm calling them here, asking them to do it. Last special session, if you remember, we talked about it. They said they wanted to study the tax cuts, and then they were going to do something last year, and nothing's been done. So again, I would love to get the grocery tax done. But there's always do you be specific? Well, then they get mad when you're too specific. So legislature, slow the growth of government. Let's make sure that we do a tax cut for Oklahomans. We can afford it.
Governor, can I,
yes, sir.
Just on that, in a number of states, when they phase the income tax down to zero, they include taking down that tax as well. In Mississippi, when they had the vote, overwhelming vote to go to zero, it included the phase down of the sales tax on food as well. But the most dangerous tax for a poor person is the one that kills their job. It's also important to reduce the sales tax on food, but that is often included as part of a phase down to zero.
And I think the speaker kind of mentioned, I don't know if you guys caught that, but it's worth re-mentioning. Guys, when we cut taxes, this money doesn't disappear. It just doesn't get washed through government to set up a perpetual spending base. But the taxpayers still spend their money, and they go buy their kids a new pair of tennis shoes, and they're going to go out to dinner more, and that dollar is going to spend in the economy. So, and then the speaker said it right. It comes back through sales tax. It comes back through businesses doing better and paying tax, et cetera, et cetera. So the money doesn't disappear. We know that. That spurs the economy on.